Midfielders is clear.
Well, it's hello, good evening, and Kate Mila forward to McCrory Park, Coalisland, for this championship semi-final replay between Moortown and Ardboe Rosses. Huge crowd again this afternoon. The game is on. It's James Devlin in the middle of the field, fouled. You're not timing it. And this is Eamon Devlin. He wasn't here in the first game, coming up to kick this. A high ball, broken out. It's a foul again for Moortown. Some 40 metres out from the Ardboe goal line. It's been taken by Sean Quinn. Huge crowd again here at Coalisland for this clash of these giants from Tyrone. Quinn going back now. High ball in, but it's gone wide. So it's gone wide. Kick out into the centre of the field again. Taken. He's fouled, and it's a free in. Christy Devlin fouled there. Foul on Christy Devlin. John Joe Neal coming out now to take this free kick. John Joe, who played such an important part in the drawn game, going back, striking, and it's the first score for Moortown. 1 point for Moortown, kicked by John Joe O'Neill. There's an incident here off the ball. An incident here off the ball, and John Joe O'Neill is down injured. Looks like he's all right. He's getting up again. But I didn't really see what happened there. Out into the centre of the field again with a kick out. James Devlin goes for it, broken. There seems to be much more needed in this game already in this half. It's a free to Ardboe. Eamon Quayle has it, kicks it high into the goal mouth. Frank McGuigan breaks it out. It's picked up by Henry Devlin. Out the field. James Devlin fields it beautifully in the centre of the field, breaks away. Down the wing to Paddy Neal. Paddy, the ball has gone out over the sideline, and it's a line ball to Ardboe. Line ball to Ardboe. Being kicked now by Sean Blakes. Great powerful kick down the middle. Frank McGuigan fielding. The ball's broken. Taken by Quayle. And he sent it over the bar. A really fine point for young Eamon Quayle. Driven over the bar after the ball was broken by Frank McGuigan. Kick out now for Moortown, taken by Crozier out into the centre of the field again. Referee's in trouble. High ball back down into the goal mouth, and it's between Frank McGuigan and Steve McGuigan. Frank breaks it again, and it's gone wide. It's a free in, first of all, though, to Ardboe for a foul on Frank McGuigan. Eamon Forbes coming across here to take this kick. Easy over the bar, so it's 2 points to Ardboe, 1 to Moortown. 2 points to Ardboe, 1 to Moortown, so Ardboe in an early lead here. We've gone about 5 minutes, and Crozier coming to take out the kick out. Anthony Crozier lifting it into the middle of the field, a beautiful kick. James Devlin and Quayle. Quayle breaks it. Taken by Eamon Devlin. Eamon Devlin up the middle with it. Coming out to collect this, Paddy McGuigan. Paddy McGuigan right through to Christie. Christie Devlin. James Devlin, no, it's Sean Quinn, but it's gone wide. Sean Quinn, but it's gone wide. A neat movement there from Moortown. Ended up with Sean Quinn, and Sean Quinn's shot went wide. This is Christie Devlin getting attention down here.
Come on, half forward, you know what to do! Come on, it's coming here!
He's all right. He seems to be all right.
That's all he can do, mate! That's all he can do, mate!
Sean Blakes. Sean Blake's taking the kick out. It's a great kick into the centre of the field again. And as James Devlin fields it, driving in, flicks it out to the wing. It's Fred McVeigh going for it. Fred McVeigh has it. Inside to Christie Devlin. Christie Devlin in across the goal mouth. John Joe Neal has it. He's tackled. He gets his kick in. It's caught by Blix. It's picked off the ground by Blix. And it has to be a penalty. Sean Blix there, picking it off the ground. Referee on the spot immediately awards a penalty. And it's a penalty to Moortown, which will be taken by John Joe O'Neill. Left-footed. Over the bar for a point. So it's 2 points each. That would seem to be a wasted opportunity for Moortown. They draw level. But really, at this stage of the game, that one should have been put away. Miss Bleeks placing the ball now for the kick out again. There have been some creative moves here from this Moortown side, up this side of the field, but Bleeks takes the kick. It's taken by Paddy Neal. Paddy tackled by Patsy Forbes, running on. Takes his lovely point over the bar to leave Moortown 3 points to 2 ahead. Coming off a rather poor kick out, which Paddy O'Neill latched onto in front of Patsy Forbes. And now it's Bleeks again with a kick out. Kicks it to the far side this time. Fielded by Henry Devlin, goes for it, pushes his man on the back, and it's a free to Ardboe. Free to Ardboe, which Phelim Devlin is calling for. And Phelim will take this kick himself. No, he's leaving it. Kicked down the middle again between Quayle and Devlin. And it's Muldoon going in. Steadies himself, takes a shot, but it goes wide. That's Mickey Muldoon. This game seems a lot closer, and is a lot closer, in fact, than it was on the first occasion. See Paddy O'Neill at the far side, dragging off Patsy Forbes away out to the wing. The kick out by Anthony Crozier into the centre of the field. James Devlin going for it, fields it. Tackled by Quayle, turns, left foots it out the wing. Sean Quinn going for it, has it. Driving up the far side of the field. Robbed by Phelim Devlin, inside to Sean Bleeks. Bleeks, low ball down the middle, the direction of, taken by Stephen McGuigan. Stephen, high ball out this side of the field. And it's Christy Devlin fielding. Tackling, Muldoon has it. Muldoon gets his kick in. And that's Frank McGuigan rising for it. And it's taken by Fred McVeigh. The free is given from where the ball drops. This ball lying here, and it looks as if it's Jerry McGuigan going to kick it. Moortown full forward, brother of Frank, who's playing full forward for Ardboe. Going back now. Great deal of close marking going on up here. It's Paddy O'Neill on the ball, tackled by Forbes. Trying to shake off Forbes. Turns, left-footed, kicks it, and then it's gone wide. And Patsy Forbes, the veteran of this side. No easy player to get around at any stage in his career, and showing all those qualities again here tonight. Kick out again by Bleeks. High into the centre of the field again. Christy Devlin leaves it, and it's taken by Eamon Quayle. Eamon Quayle down to Malachi Coyle. Malachi Coyle's tackled by Eugene Devlin. He's still going. Gets his kick, and it's referee allows the play to go on. And it looked like Eamon Devlin dispossessed there. And this is Muldoon, I think, on the ground, tackled. The referee giving a free to Ardboe. As far as I can see, it's a free for Ardboe. Mickey Muldoon, is it? So it does look as if it is Mickey Muldoon, though that seems to me to be Mickey Muldoon standing back off there. An injury to an Ardboe forward and a free in to Ardboe, I take it. This game as tense and as close as we expected. Nothing asked for, nothing given. And the score at the moment, Ardboe 2 points, Moortown 3 points. So there's still very little between them. And he's up, he's all right. In fact, it looks like as if it was Mickey Muldoon. The referee is hopping the ball. Seems to be hopping the ball here. Just waiting for the attendants to get offside. It's thrown in. As Eamon Devlin is broken, and it's Frank McGuigan out across the middle to Martin Coyle. And it's a great point for Ardboe. Great point for Ardboe. So it's 3 points each. They're level again. They're level again. About midway through the first half, about 14 minutes gone. Anthony Crozier coming back now to kick this ball out, and the sides are level, 3 points each. Eamon Quayle fielding beautifully in the middle of the field. Carries it. Tackled by James Devlin. Gets his kick in. Eamon Forbes going for it. He has it. Driving down the right wing. Flicks it inside to Frank McGuigan. It's a bad pass. And it's taken out by Raphael Coyle up the field. And this is Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes going for it. And this is Jerry McGuigan carrying it on. First time ball up the middle to John Joe O'Neill. John Joe O'Neill tackled by Phelan Q into Christy Devlin. A beautiful ball. Christy driving in. And it's a free in to Moortown. He's pulled down. And it's a free in to Moortown. There's no doubt at all about it that when these Moortown forwards move and create space, they do look very, very dangerous. And this is a free in now to Moortown. John Joe O'Neill will take it. John Joe O'Neill coming back. And it's straight as a die over the bar, so it's 4 points to Moortown, 3 to Ardboe. And this keeper, Hugh Bell, throwing the ball out to Sean Bleaks, who will take the kick out. And this is Sean Bleaks going back to kick out the ball. Kicks it, and it's a good one to the far side of the field. And there's a free against Ardboe for pushing in there. Tacky Henry seems to be the culprit. And this kick has been taken by Sean Quinn. You get in on that? That's right, that's right. Sean Quinn going back. Raised a great kick into the goal mouth. Christy Devlin breaks it, but it's gone out wide. So it's Hugh Bell again placing the ball, and Sean Bleaks coming back to kick it out. Bleaks, shorter one this time. Christy Devlin fielding. It's broken to Eamon Quayle. First time ball down the middle. Frank McGuigan coming for it along with Stephen. Frank gets ahead of him. This is Henry Devlin coming across and is picked up. Cleared out the field. That's Sean Quinn going for it. This is Christy Devlin coming, carrying in the ball. Chips it ahead to Paddy O'Neill. A high ball. Paddy gets it, tackled by Patsy Forbes, who's shadowing him. Everywhere Paddy O'Neill goes, Patsy Forbes. He slips Forbes. He's coming in the middle. Flicks it out to Paddy McGuigan, to Jerry McGuigan. Jerry McGuigan's shot goes wide. Jerry McGuigan's shot going wide, and Hugh Bell places again, this time for Sean Bleaks again to kick it out. Moortown, it should be said, playing with the breeze here, with a slight breeze advantage. Bleaks, a great kick into the centre of the field. And it's James Devlin again. James fielding, breaking out. Throws a bad ball up the middle. It's cut out by Phelim Devlin. Kicks it first time down the field. And Seaman Forbes, a neat little flick out to Martin Coyle. Coyle out in the right wing. Carries it, sends it in the middle to Frank McGuigan. McGuigan surrounded. He's coming away with the ball. He's carrying it in. Flicks it out. And it's a bad ball, and it's Fred McVeigh coming. Clears it first time up the field. This is Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes. And it's broken. This is Henry Devlin. Henry Devlin chips it. And it's a free against the full-back. Jerry Higgins for tackling with the ball in his hands. Free to Moortown. And Sean Quinn will take this kick again for Moortown. A lot of close marking going on up here. Patsy Forbes latched on to Paddy O'Neill. Fullback Jerry Higgins very close on Jerry McGuigan, and Sean Quinn takes this kick. Down the middle is taken by Jerry Higgins. He's fouled, and it's a free out for Ardboe, but Sean Bleaks will kick. Free out for Ardboe. Bleaks has had a lot of kicking to do in this half. Going back, kicks it out. A great ball out the far side of the field. And it's taken by Martin Coyle. Flick down the wing. Taken out by Henry Devlin. His kick is blocked down by Martin Coyle. Chips it through to Frank McGuigan. And it's number 13, Eamon Forbes, to the net. That's a great Ardboe goal and great slackness in the Moortown defence. That ball was chipped through to Eamon Forbes, who wasn't marked at all. And he sends it to the back of the net to give Ardboe a lead, 1-3 to 4 points. I think Martin Coyle's chip was aimed at Frank McGuigan, but McGuigan left it go on through, and it went through to Eamon Forbes, who made no mistake about it, giving Crozier no chance at all. Kick out into the centre of the field. This is Sean Quinn. Henry Devlin. Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes. Forbes is in for it. Picked up by James Devlin. James Devlin turning, carrying. Tackled by Eamon Quayle. James driving in the middle. Tackled again. Kicked his kick and it's gone wide. That's a good scoring opportunity for Moortown. It's gone wide. So Ardboe get their tails up at last. After that sparkling goal from Eamon Forbes, made no mistake at all about it after a good chipped ball through. Blake's kicking out again into the centre of the field. Eugene Devlin breaks it down, is taken by Phelim Devlin. Phelim Devlin going through, he's tripped and it's a free to Ardboe. Free to Ardboe, which will be kicked again by Sean Blakes. The whole threat on this Ardboe side coming from the right side of the pitch, where Sean Coyle, Martin Coyle and Eamon Forbes. It's a high ball down the middle again, aimed at McGuigan. It's broken by Stephen McGuigan, broken inside. Eamon Quayle flicks it through, and it's over the bar again. This time Eamon Forbes again. Eamon Forbes. As I said, the whole threat coming down this far side, right-hand side of the field, where Sean Coyle and Eamon Forbes are getting a lot of room and a lot of space. Kick out by Anthony Crozier into the centre of the field. And Sean Higgins it up, and this is Sean Quinn, and he's out over the line, and it's line ball for Moortown, for Ardboe. As Higgins takes this kick down the far side of the field, on down the right wing again, it breaks out, and there's Frank McGuigan going through it for on it, and this is Stephen McGuigan coming out, flicks it out to Fred McVeigh. Fred McVeigh clears it up this side of the field. It's between Christy Devlin and Martin Coyle. Martin Coyle has it, blocked down by Christy Devlin. Sean Quinn boots it along Eugene Devlin, first time along the ground up to John Joe Neal. John Joe Neal and Phelim Q Forbes. John Joe has it, flicks it inside to Paddy McGuigan. Paddy McGuigan coming, carrying it down the wing now. Turns, takes a shot, and it's gone into keeper Hugh Bell. Bell clears it out this side. It's a poor one out this side of the field. And it's gone in for a line ball for Moortown.
Bring him out.
Sideline ball to be taken by John Joe Neal. And it's gone wide. So the score remains Ardboe 1-4, Moortown 4 points. And Bleeks prepares for the kick out again. Bleeks kicking it into the centre of the field. James Devlin fielding. Has the ball, drives down the middle, tackled by Quayle. Out to Eugene Devlin. Out to Sean Quinn. Sean Quinn shot taken by keeper Bell. Bell comes out with hand to toe once, twice. Up this side of the field and out over the sideline here just beside us. Fred McVeigh setting the ball here in front of us just to kick it. Kicked in high. Sean Quinn reaching for it. Philly Do on top of him. Quinn has it up. He's fouled and it's a free in for Moortown. Three or four Moortown men coming down to take this kick. John Joe Neal. John Joe Neal the taker, left footed, just down in front of us here. 21 yards out north, so It's a beautiful kick, and it's gone over the bar to make Moortown 5 points. So it's 1-4 to 5 points. And there's 25 minutes of this game gone, so 5 minutes left to half-time, 10 minutes left to half-time. And it's still anyone's game. Ardboe 1-4. Moortown 5 points. And Sean Bleak's waiting on the return of the ball here. It's out now, he's going across to place it. Kicks it out into the centre of the field again. James Devlin. Broken out here between Muldoon and Fred McVeigh. Picked up by Christy Devlin. Christy Devlin tackled in here and under. Gets it to tip into the centre. And it's Jerry McGuigan, and it's Phelim Hugh coming out, clears it first time down the field. This is Fred McVeigh coming through to it. Christy Devlin. Christy Devlin through to Fred McVeigh again. Fred McVeigh away out in the right wing. Chips a nice ball into the middle. John Joe takes it. John Joe takes it. Takes his shot, and it's gone over the bar for another point for Moortown. And it's 6 points to Moortown, 1-5 to Ardboe. Ardboe still in the lead. 1-4, 7 points, 2-6 at this stage. At this stage of the half. And Sean Bleaks will kick out again. Bleak's a good kick out into the middle of the field. Sean Quinn fields, but is taken by Martin Coyle. Martin Coyle back to Eamon Quayle. Eamon Quayle down that right wing again. Was taken by Eamon Forbes. Eamon Forbes pretends to go right, goes left, chips it into the middle. And this is Quayle coming down upon it. To the centre. There's Frank McGuigan moving out, but is taken by Eugene Devlin out the centre of the field. And is taken by Phelim Devlin. Phelim Devlin through to Martin Coyle. Martin Coyle back to him and Quayle. High ball into the goal mouth. And the ball has gone wide. A tackle there on a Moortown player. That's one of the Ardboe men down injured as he went into the goal mouth. It's Eamon Forbes. And Anthony Crozier will take the kick out again. Again, it's a good kick out into the centre of the field. Sean Quinn going for it. Breaks it down to Henry Devlin. Henry Devlin carries it. Carries it down the middle. High ball in. John Joe goes for it, gets it. And it's off the upright. And Paddy O'Neill finishes it to the net. That's a great ball. Henry Devlin down the middle to John Joe. John Joe rocketed off the crossbar. And in was coming Paddy O'Neill to punch it to the net to leave Moortown ahead now at this stage. 1-6 to 1-4. And really that goal has been threatening for some time. Since this game started, there have been some crisp moves amongst these Moortown forwards. John Joe driving the shot in off the upright, off the crossbar, down into play. Paddy O'Neill sends it into the net, and Bleaks kicks out again. And as I say, it's still anybody's game. Paddy O'Neill breaks it down. Phelim Devlin, a high ball down the field. Frank McGuigan in under it. Misjudges it. Stephen McGuigan takes it out. It's gone out to Eamon Forbes. Eamon Forbes tackled by Henry Devlin. It's on the ground. Stephen McGuigan after it, and it's run out of play and seems to have gone out wide. And that seems to me that that's Eamon Forbes who's... No, it's not gone out. It's still down there. And this is Kevin Teague into the middle with it. It's knocked out by a Moortown player, I thought, on wide, but no, the umpire says it's a 50, and Eamon Forbes is down injured on the far side of the field. So that's Eamon Forbes down. And there's just a half hour just gone, and Moortown are ahead at this stage, 1-6 to 1-4. And really still is anybody's game. Eamon Forbes is up as all right, and we go back to the goal where Anthony Crozier is kicking the ball out. Anthony Crozier, high ball into the centre of the field again. Out to the far side, Henry Devlin fields it. Fouled, and it's a free. It's a free, and Henry is down, but he seems to be all right. And this will be Raphael Coyle coming over to take this kick. This is Raphael Coyle. Good ball up the middle. Taken by Quayle. Taken by Packy Henry. Packy Henry fouled, and it's a free to Ardboe. And this looks like Jerry Higgins going to hit it. Jerry Higgins down the middle, and there is the half-time whistle. So at half-time it's Moortown 1-6, Ardboe 1-4, a very close and very... Substitutes, mentors moving off, players lining up again for the throw in. And I don't see any changes really at this stage. I don't see any stages really at this stage. You take a time, keep your eye on the time for me. They're all moved away now. Referee throws in the ball. It's James Devlin rising, but it's broken down by Eamon Quayle. Taken by Martin Coyle. Martin Coyle, low ball down the swing here to Eamon Forbes. Eamon turns, sends it in the middle. Frank McGuigan fields. It's broken out of his hand by Stephen McGuigan. There's a great tussle going on here all day between these two players, and the umpire indicates it's a wide ball. It's a wide ball. Frank was appealing for a 50, but it looks like it's a wide ball, and the kick out will be taken by Anthony Crozier. Out this side of the field, Eugene Devlin going for it. It's broken out of his hand. Taken by Raphael Coyle down the swing. Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes coming for it. O'Neill picks it up. Goes past for still keeping him out in the touchline. Paddy carrying it in. Chips it in the middle to Sean Quinn. Sean Quinn carries the ball too far, and it's a free out to Ardboe. Well, that's Paddy O'Neill again operating down this left-hand side of the field as he did so effectively in the first game, but being shepherded out all the time by Patsy Forbes. This kick now being taken by Higgins, Jerry Higgins. And it's a good one, right up between Eugene Devlin here and Packy Henry. Packy Henry has it, he's pulled. Eugene Devlin fouls him, and it's a free to Ardboe. Phelim Devlin coming across here to take this free kick. Phelim Devlin now. High one into the goal mouth. Frank McGuigan rising, fielding, and it's a free out. He seems to be getting up on someone's shoulder there. There's a Moortown player down injured. James Devlin. James is down. Coming back out to the middle of the field. Anthony Crozier will take the kick. Score at this stage, Moortown 1-6, Ardboe 1-4. Anthony Crozier down into the centre of the field. And it's taken by Jerry McGuigan. A low ball down the middle. Taken by Paddy McGuigan. Paddy turns, coming out, further out. Tackled by Sean Blake, sends a high ball in. And it's taken by Quayle. Quayle drops it. Shaking out, Blake's in after it. And there's 3 or 4 Moortown men. And Paddy McGuigan so eventually got away to Martin Coyle. Martin Coyle down the middle, and it's a tussle between Frank McGuigan and Stephen McGuigan. Henry Devlin back. Out the wing from, beautifully blocked there from Kevin Teagan, across to Frank McGuigan again. Frank McGuigan in front of the goals, takes his shot, and it's gone wide. There's a great tussle going on here between Frank and Stephen McGuigan. And really now we're at the crucial stage of the game. The next score could prove crucial as Anthony Crozier kicks out into the middle of the field again. James Devlin, Eamon Quayle. Eamon Quayle breaks it, taken by Eugene Devlin. Flicks it down to Sean Quinn. Sean Quinn carries it. Kick is blocked down by Jerry Higgins. Cleared up the field. Broken back to Eamon Devlin. Eamon Devlin, high ball out to the far side of the field. And it's Fred McVeigh and Mickey Muldoon. Pulled on there. And looks as if Muldoon has got it in his hands. Sends it up the wing. Going out after it is Frank McGuigan and Henry Devlin. And it's gone out to Kevin Teague into the centre. It's Henry Devlin there for it. This is Raphael Coyle at left back. Cleaning up, carrying it out. Bringing order to the situation. A high ball down the field. James Devlin, Eamon Quayle. Quayle has it. Breaks it out of his hands. And Eugene Devlin fields it beautifully. Drop kicks it down the field. Down to a free for Ardboe. As Phelim Devlin fouled, as a free to Ardboe. Free to Ardboe. Taking the free. Eamon Forbes takes that free, and it's a high one into the danger area. Frank McGuigan fields is taken by Stephen. Stephen breaks it out of his hands, fields it. High kick out, James Devlin breaks it. And this is Fred McVeigh coming away. A high ball down the field. Paddy McGuigan. A high ball on down between John Joe. John Joe is taken by the Jerry McGuigan. Taken by Jerry Higgins out the centre of the field. It's between Eamon Devlin, it's between Eamon Quayle. Malachy Coyle coming away with it. Down the wing here to Sean Coyle, heading in with the ball. Flicks it inside to Eamon Forbes. Forbes out again. Frank McGuigan has it. Turns and sticks it in the net. And it's a goal for Ardboe. Taken by Frank McGuigan. Frank McGuigan turning there onto his left foot and hanging it up in the net. So the score now, 2-4 to 1-6 for Ardboe. After a good war run there by Sean Coyle down this right-hand side, into Eamon Forbes, eventually it got to McGuigan. McGuigan's left foot and it was into the net. So it's been kicked out by Anthony Crozier into the centre of the field again. James Devlin is breaking, is taken by Eamon Devlin. Eamon Devlin, he's fouled as he heads down the field, and it's a free to Moortown. So that goal coming after 7 minutes gives Ardboe the lead, 10 points to 9. Eugene Devlin chips it down. Taken by Christie. Christie Devlin again. Turns. His kick is blocked by Mickey Muldoon. Christie Devlin is fouled as he heads in. There's a player being booked here, is there? Yes. The player being booked down, and
Come on, Alan! Pick him up, Alan, clear!
it really is anyone's game at this stage. And John Joe Neal has come out to take this free, and that's Christy Devlin now being attended to. He looks to be all right. Still in trouble, referee Mullen over with him. John Joe's getting ready to take this kick. Looks as if he's going to the touchline. No. John Joe hits a tremendous kick straight over the bar, and the sides are level again. 1-7 to 2-4. A mighty kick there from John Joe Neal. John Joe still being picked up by Phelim Hugh Forbes there, waiting for the kick out now into the centre of the field, which Sean Bleeks will take. It's a mighty kick right down into the centre of the field. Eamon Quayle, James Devlin. Fred McVeigh going out to it, has tipped out over the line by Henry Devlin, and it's a Ardboe ball. Kick taken in, Eugene Devlin fields it. Takes it on down to James Devlin. James carries it once, twice, 3 times. Great pace, heading right down into the Ardboe. Tackle down there by Martin Coyle. Takes a shot, and it's gone wide. Now that's a bad miss for Moortown. James Devlin carried it 50, 60, 70 metres, but his shot went wide. And the kick out here will be taken by Sean Bleeks now going back. Bleeks is a great kick out into the middle of the field again. The standard of kicking here has been very high. And this is Jerry Higgins playing out in the middle of the field at this stage, and this is Henry Devlin. Henry Devlin kicks it high across the field. That's Henry Devlin coming for it there. This is Martin Coyle, Sean Coyle, right down to Frank McGuigan. Frank McGuigan turns, tackled by Stephen, gets past Stephen. He's down, he's up. Sent it in to Sean Coyle. The shot has gone in, it's taken by the keeper, Crozier. He clears it out this side of the field, and it's Eamon Quayle all alone. Steadies himself, kicks a high ball which has gone over the keeper. And this is Barney O'Devlin getting it out. Down the field again, Paddy Neal, Patsy Forbes. Forbes almost cuts it out. Paddy McGuigan has it. Paddy chops it down through the middle to Sean Quinn. Sean Quinn out to John Joe Neal. John Joe Neal tackled by Phelim Hugh. Runs, takes a shot, and it's gone wide. And it's gone wide. John Joe there, closely watched by Phelim Hugh Forbes. "12 minutes of this half gone now. Sides level. 1-7 Moortown, 10 points, 2-6 and this is taken by Jerry McGuigan. Jerry McGuigan driving in through, tips it out to the wing to Paddy McGuigan. Paddy turns, sends it into the goal mouth, and it's taken by Phelim Devlin. He's fouled for carrying the ball too far, and it's a free in to Moortown. Good tackling there by Moortown. Refused to give him space to kick the ball. And Paddy McGuigan is setting this one to kick it. Another of these McGuigans now, young Paddy, playing top of the left for Moortown tonight. Going back to kick this one. And he's missed it, it's gone wide. Kick out again by Blakes into the centre of the field. It's between Packy Henry and Eugene Devlin. It's broken down, and this is Henry Devlin coming away. First time's it down at the goal mouth between Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes. Forbes collects it, coming out, clears it. Great clearance by Patsy Forbes. 3 Moortown men after it. And Martin Coyle breaking. Sean Coyle. Up to Sean Coyle. Sean Coyle, Frank McGuigan. Stephen McGuigan misses it into Frank McGuigan. Frank McGuigan takes a shot and it's over the bar for the lead for Ardboe. James Devlin's name has been taken here. Frank McGuigan is down injured. Frank McGuigan down injured. James Oggs, Devlin's name has gone on the book. Now Ardboe have got the lead, 2-5 to 1-7. Single point in at that point, scored by Frank McGuigan, who's still down and being attended to. And there's 15 minutes gone in the second half, and it's still anybody's game. Frank is up. Whether he's all right or not is another matter. He looks shaken. But he's all right. He's all right. He's resuming his place. So it's Crozier again with a kick out. Broken again. This is Fred McVeigh. Fred McVeigh down the field. Sean Quinn. He's beaten to it by left halfback Martin Malachi Coyle. This is Frank McGuigan again. And it's over the bar. So it's another point for Ardboe, scored by Frank McGuigan. The score at the minute then, Moortown 1-7, Ardboe 2-6. Ardboe moving into a 2-point lead into the centre of the field. It's taken by James Ogg. James Ogg out to the wing to Fred McVeigh. Fred McVeigh first timing it down the field, and it's all Ardboe at this minute as their defence is cutting everything out. A foul there on Philly Devlin. Foul on Phelan Devlin. And the free will be taken by Jerry Higgins. Sorry, Sean Blake's going over to take it. Sean Blake's right down the middle. Loose ball picked up by James Devlin, chipped out to Eugene Devlin. Eugene out to Paddy McGuigan. Paddy carries it, he's tackled. And out by Eamon Quayle. Eamon Quayle, high ball down the middle. Down the middle, and Barney O'Devlin kicks it out the far side of the field. Sean Quinn goes for it. He has it. Sends it down the middle, and it's Paddy O'Neill and Patsy Forbes. Paddy McGuigan in across the middle to John Joe. John Joe tackled, and the ball has gone wide. The ball has gone wide. That surely was a chance for Moortown to get back into the game. Ball scrambled along over the goal line. John Joe being closely tailed here by Phelan Forbes. Sean Blake's kicking out again. This is Sean Quinn fielding. James Devlin picks up the loose one, chips it down through the middle to Jerry McGuigan heading in with it. Takes a shot, it's gone across the goals. And it's taken out by Jerry Higgins. Phelan Hugh Forbes down the field. This is James Devlin. James Devlin flicks it out to Eugene Devlin. Eugene Devlin down to Henry Devlin. Henry Devlin, all the space in the world in this left-hand side of the field. Takes his kick in. It's a high one dropping into the goal. John Joe Neal is there. It's broken out by Phelan Forbes, and it's a 50. "19 minutes gone in this half, and there are 2 points in it. Eugene Devlin taking this 45. Good one down into the goal mouth, taken. Blocked, taken by John Joe, blocked. Phelan Devlin out this side of the field. Frank McGuigan going for it. Taken by Eamon Devlin. Eamon Devlin, a high ball down into the goal mouth. John Joe going for it. Phelan Forbes going for it, and the ball has gone wide. Almost 20 minutes of this second half gone. Ardboe 2 points ahead. Kick out by Blakes into the centre of the field. Quayle takes it, broken out of his hand. Phelan Devlin up the field. Breaking between Frank and Stephen McGuigan, broken to Henry Devlin. Henry Devlin clears it out the far side of the field. Taken by Sean Quinn, by James Devlin, driving down the middle. High ball down in. John Joe and Phelan. John Joe has it. And it's a free to Moortown. Free to Moortown. Over the bar, so there's only a point between them now. It's 2-6 to 1-8. There's only a point between these sides. Sean Blakes again. Kicking out this side of the field. Eugene Devlin going for it, has it in his hands. Down the side to Paddy O'Neill. Paddy O'Neill chips it inside Sean Quinn and Phelan Devlin, and the referee is giving a free to Ardboe. 22 minutes gone now, and there's just a point between these sides. Jerry Higgins kicking out now. Up into the centre of the field. James Devlin again fields it. Drives out. Fouled and gets his free. And Eamon Devlin looks as if he's going to kick this one. Eamon Devlin centre half. Moortown going back. Slow one into brother Eugene. Eugene hoists one down to the right hand corner. It's broken loose. Phelim Forbes has it. Phelim Hugh has it coming out. Boxes is out. It's taken by Sean Quinn. And it's a free out to Ardboe. Free out to Ardboe. Who's taking that now? Is that Higgins, is it? Higgins kicks it right up the far side of the field. James Devlin again is broken. It's picked up. Packy Henry down the middle. Frank McGuigan and Eamon Forbes. Eamon Forbes has it. Turns, tips the ball down the middle. Henry Devlin and Stephen McGuigan. And it's taken, and this is left corner forward. Kevin Tay coming through. Crashes the ball to the net. From a pass from Sean Coyle. And that could be the nail in the Moortown coffin. Coming at this crucial stage of the game. Crozier into the middle of the field. Eugene Devlin fields. Henry Devlin taken out by Raphael Coyle. He's fouled. Stephen McGuigan down, useless, down this side of the line, out over the sideline. Frank McGuigan fields it again, pushing brother Stephen on the road. And it's two again to Kevin Tiggy. Turns, and it's off the upright. And this is Raphael Coyle coming out. He's carried the ball too far, and it's a free in. Well, as you can see, some of the crowd beginning to move away. 24 minutes of this game gone. Eamon Forbes is going to take this kick. And it's over the bar. So the score at this stage now, 3-7 to Ardboe, 1-8 to Moortown. And the crowd's beginning to move away. As Andy Crozier kicks out again. Taken by Martin Coyle, out to Sean Coyle. Sean Coyle, who's creating havoc up this right-hand side of the field all day. Turns, tips it out to Frank McGuigan. Frank McGuigan steadies himself, kicks it into the goal mouth. Crozier has it. Anthony Crozier out the far side of the field. James Devlin fields. Tackled by Eamon Quayle. Still has the ball. Drives past him. Carrying it again. Tackled by Eamon Quayle. High ball into the middle. And this is, looks like Christy Devlin heading through, and it's a free in to Moortown. John Joe Neal will take it. Now, will he drive it low or will he go for his point? He goes for his point, and it's 1-9 to 3-7. "27 minutes of this game gone. There's 4 points between these sides. And you know it could be far from over yet. James Ogg breaking it down, collected by Patsy Forbes, up the middle. to Eamon. Eamon Quayle down the middle. Frank McGuigan again fields it. Turns, but his kick has gone wide this time. Out into the centre of the field again. James Devlin is caught by Eamon Devlin. It's taken by Fred McVeigh, who sends it down this left-hand side of the field, but it's gone out over the sideline. And it's Sean Bleeks coming out across to kick it. Sean Bleeks, as you might expect, taking his time. It's a mighty kick all the way up to Frank McGuigan, who feels it. Turns around and gets it up the wing to where Eamon Forbes is. Eamon has it. Turns out around this man. He's heading in with it now. Chips it in across the middle. And it's taken out by Fred McVeigh. Fred McVeigh driving down the field. Out to the far side to Paddy McGuigan. Paddy missed. And this could very quickly end up on a farce. Referee doesn't take. A lot of incidents off the ball down here at this stage. It suits Ardboe to get this ball kicked out and get another name going into the book, and this could very quickly end up on a farce. Referee doesn't take